Hello everyone, Parallel here, welcome to Star Trek Online. This is going to be my final video in the series regarding the Temporal Agent Recruitment event rewards. I've done several videos regarding the Temporal Agent rewards, and going all the way back to when the event first started in July of 2016. When I created the first video, I posed the question, are these rewards worth it? And finally today, now that I've unlocked the final set of rewards, I think we will be able to answer that question definitively. Now, the last rewards that I unlocked are actually the duty officer related rewards, so we'll be taking a look at those in depth in this video, and then I will just give my final thoughts overall on the Temporal Agent Recruitment event. So, just real quick for anyone who wasn't aware, the Temporal Agent Recruitment event was sort of a time-limited event where when you created characters during this event, they became temporal agents. And this happened, as I mentioned, in July of 2016 and ran through the end of August. And basically, if you created a character during that time and they were a 23rd century character, they would have access to this item right here, which is the Temporal Transponder. And this basically made you a temporal agent. And this Temporal Transponder had a whole series of basically achievements that you'd have to complete, and you'd get all kinds of rewards. So, as I mentioned, I created a lot of videos covering all the different rewards as I unlocked them over the last 6 months. And now finally I've reached the final set of rewards, which is right here, these Duty Officer Commendations. As you can see, I've finally unlocked all of them. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and claim these, and I'm actually very curious to see what duty officers you get. There's not that much information out there available on what these actually are, so I'm pretty unsure. I know the last one is a epic quality officer, and I believe it is an account unlock, so I will double check that. Right, so let's go ahead and do that right now. Let's claim these and see what we get as far as the duty officers go. And then, like I said, I'll just give my final thoughts on all the different rewards. You can see I've pretty much unlocked everything there is to unlock. I haven't exactly claimed all of these. These are, each one of these just gives you some marks and whatnot, so there's nothing really special there. These duty officer ones were the last achievement that had any kind of, special or unique reward. So, I'm just going to quickly click on these here just so I remember what the reward actually is. Duty Officer Commendation, let's see. 5 rare. Okay, so this one must be 5 uncommon? No, 10 uncommon, okay. I did claim the initial one. That one just gave you a bunch of 15 common Temporal Investigator Duty Officers. And I should have enough, I hope, duty officer slots to claim all these, but I do believe I do. So let's go ahead and claim these. And if you're wondering how you get this final unlock here, it's actually all you have to do is essentially complete, get various duty officer schools up to rank 4. So just completing duty officer missions, and each one will eventually get you to where you can unlock all of these. And this final one, you had to get 6 commendation categories up to rank 4. Yeah, which, as you can see, took me almost exactly 6 months. That's pretty crazy. You could, of course, have done this much sooner. I'm sure other people have completed this, but much sooner than I did. But this was just that very casually doing duty officer missions on the side, just with whatever other content I happen to be doing at the time. All right, so yeah, I'm pretty excited here. Let's not delay any longer. Let's just go ahead and claim all of these. So the first one here is going to be 10 uncommons. All right, let's go ahead and claim it. All right, there we go, 10 uncommons. This next one is 5 rares. Let's go ahead and claim this. All right, there we go. 5 rares. I'll take a look at all these in the duty officer roster as soon as I'm done here. And then let's see, 5 very rare. sweet. That guy looks almost like a hologram. Interesting. Well, let's take a look at all these guys. And here it is, the big one. The ultimate reward for the duty officer. 1 gold temporal investigator duty officer. Let's claim it. Interesting. That one came in a box. Didn't open automatically. Let's just go ahead and open it. Temporal Agent Barrett is what you get. Yeah, as I mentioned, I was not able to find very much information on these. The wiki didn't seem to have any information on these. And searching around, there was, I think, just maybe one forum post that I found that had any information on this at all. So hopefully this will be informative to some people if they, you know, if you still have a temporal agent character sitting out there that you never completed all the achievements. Maybe this will help you, you know, help give you the information you need to judge if you want to actually go through and get this officer. So I should be able to filter for recently. Yeah, there we go. Recent recruits. All right, so here are all of the recent recruits. That's quite a few duty officers. Let's go ahead and start with the big one, shall we? Let's look at the gold quality guy here. This is the... So what is he? Human male, Master Chief Petty Officer. So he's an engineer. Okay, so he's a consultant. What does he do? Increase the amount of earned experience points and specialization XP from most sources by 5%. This duty officer does not count towards the limit or the number of consultants on active duty? Interesting. So, wait a minute. Is he... It doesn't say space or ground. Is he space? That's a pretty cool bonus. I mean, 5% XP? Oh, put on active ground duty. Okay, so I think he is... Yeah, okay, so he's a ground officer. That's a little bit less awesome. If it was a space officer and you got 5%, that would be pretty sweet. But still, that's kind of cool. But yeah, basically just these a passive XP boost. So if you're looking to grind out some more spec points, you know, couldn't hurt. Unfortunately, I only have 5 slots unlocked on ground, but that's pretty cool. And plus, he's just, you know, another epic, you know, if you can still send him out on missions and whatnot, he's another epic character you can just have in your roster. Okay, let me go back. Are they still... Okay, good. It's still filtered for recent recruits. So that is the gold recruit there. So getting 6 of your schools up to rank 4 in your duty officers, will get you this character. Let's take a look at what else we got, though, because they did give 5 very rares, right? Let's go ahead and take a look at them. So here are the 5 very rares. I'm kind of curious to see if these are unique characters. So let's see here. So we got Akum. He is a Breen. Reduces recharge time for attack pattern Beta, Delta, and Omega. Recharge time reduced by 15%. Pretty decent. He is a Con officer. Slinus. Okay, let's take a look at this guy. Oh, Vorta. Interesting. Vorta female. On activation of beams or cannons, provides 1% chance to remove 3 randomly currently applied buffs from the target. Targets hit with this effect will become immune to it for 15 seconds. 1% chance to remove currently applied buffs? Not sure about that. I think that's not unique. I think there are other duty officers with that effect. I'm trying to recall if there is another one with this. The attack pattern time reduction. That seems familiar. Okay, well, let's just keep going here. The next one, oh, maintenance engineer. Hey, this is just like the, looks almost exactly like the exocomp guy, the exocomp officer. Looks like the same thing. It's the battery. It gives you a buff when you activate batteries, and it works with your red matter capacitor. So this is actually a very good one if you don't have the exocomp. This looks like a very good officer. It's a Trojan male. It's interesting. But yeah, maintenance engineer with the battery buff, based on what type of battery you use, gives you a buff. This guy, his icon looks like the... Oh, he is photonic. Okay. I was going to say, it just looks like the other photonic officers that you get. So he's photonic engineering antimatter specialist. Your gravity well will have periodic chance to disable the affected foe's engines. And this is checked every time the anomaly deals damage. Each second, 20% chance gravity well will knock the targets. This is actually pretty decent if you're running a gravity well build. Just to help keep enemy ships in there. But I'm also pretty sure this is not unique. But this is nice. I mean, a lot of these, even though I don't think they are unique effects, they are still pretty decent effects, and you know, it would save you quite a bit of energy credits to have to buy all of these officers if you're looking for some of these effects. Oh, and hey, this guy is like Gragamal. He turns your tractor beam repulsors from a push into a pull. Sweet. So that will save you some money. You won't have to buy a Gragamal. Nice. And he is a Voth. I like it. So that's pretty solid. You get 5 really good very rares. You get the gold quality one with the XP boost. XP boost is nice. I mean, you might as well throw them on if you are still grinding out those spec points. I just wish you were space and not ground, or you know, like both would be pretty cool. Let's take a look at the rare ones. Well, I don't think we need to look at all the common ones, but let's take a look at these 5 rares, see if there's anything interesting here. Xindi Reptilian. They are all interesting races, that's for sure. So we got a Xindi Reptilian. Security officer. He is an armory officer, so whenever you use a turret or drone, there's a chance that the remaining cooldown on all their turrets or drones are reduced. Definitely not a unique effect, but cool character. It is Xindi Aquatic. That's awesome. Systems engineer, beaming in combat's applied crate also has a chance to periodically a small number of chronoton mines. That's also definitely not unique. Xindi Arboreal. Are these all in? Yeah, sweet. So the 5 rares are all the different Xindi races. Awesome. That's kind of cool. Even though they're, you know, their traits, again, they're not unique. Definitely not unique. These are all duplicates of other traits out there. But still cool. I like the theme. I like all the Xindi here. Yep, so this one is a technician. Grants your tachyon harmonic a chance to deal a large amount of damage to non-living enemies. Which would be, of course, a ground officer. In fact, all these... No, there is a space technician as well. Okay. Increases aux power by 15 while using cloak, mask energy, or phase shift. And then the Xindi Primate, activating emergency power to aux, has a chance to increase the damage dealt by your exotic damage abilities for a short duration. That could be actually really good. I'd have to try this out on a... Yeah, I'd have to try this out on a exotic damage build. Interesting. And that happen every time you get emergency power to aux, which you could get up every 30 seconds, and it lasts for 10 seconds. It's not bad. Right, so yeah, some good good traits and good abilities here. And I really like how it's all the different Xindi races. That's pretty cool. Alright guys, so I think that covers pretty much the rewards. Like I said, I mean, I'll go down the uncommon ones. I'm not going to go through all of them. There's 10 of them, but I'll just quickly scroll down so you can see what they are. I do notice they are all bound, and they all come with 4 traits. So they should be pretty solid for even just, you know, mission running, for you know, duty officer missions, queuing them up. So even if you don't use them for their trait, it's always good to have some more duty officers with, you know, 4. They each have the 4 traits of their own, so should be good for completing those missions. All right, so yeah, not bad at all. All right, so those are the rewards, and that pretty much covers it. Now, one thing I do want to confirm is I believe the gold quality officer, the one with the XP boost on the ground, I believe that is an account-wide unlock, and I will confirm that by switching over to my alt in just a moment here. In fact, why don't we do it now while I'm waiting here, but switching over to an alt and then talking to Agent Cray and to see if he will indeed have that item on him. And overall, there were some excellent account-wide unlocks as part of the Temporal Agent event.
How can I assist you today?
So let's see. Delta Recruit, Temporal Agent. There it is. Yep, Duty Officer, account-wide. Let's just double-check this. Yep, there he is. Wow, weird. And that didn't give a box. It's so random whether it comes in a box or it autumn opens. But, so yeah, if we go to Duty Officers, let's go look at our roster. And Quality Epic. Why don't I see him? Should be there under recent recruits, right? Weird, I don't know why he's getting... why he's not visible. Oh, shoot. I'm at my limit. That is why. So he's probably sitting in my overflow bag, isn't he? Yep, there he is. Aha. So... well, at least I confirmed you can claim him, if nothing else. Even though he's poor guy sitting over here in my overflow bag. Alright, but yep, so he is account-wide, so that is cool. So you'll be able to get that XP bonus on all of your characters, which means even on your new characters, like if you were to create a new alt, you'll be able to come over here to Agent Cray. And... did it say? I believe you have to be level 20 to claim these, right? Let me talk to him again here.
Greetings. How
yeah,
can
20
I assist
plus.
you
So once you hit level 20, you'll be able to do it, claim him, and then that'd actually be nice for leveling up an alt. You'll be able to have that XP bonus as you're going through all of the, you know, ground missions and all the episodes as you're leveling up. So that'd be a nice little bonus for alt characters. Right. So that is it. That is yeah, that is the duty officer rewards for temporal agents. And yeah, like I said, overall, I'm going to switch back over to my temporal agent here while I'm just giving my final thoughts on all of the rewards for the temporal agents. Now, yeah, as I mentioned, you know, way back when this event started in July of 2016, I did, you know, kind of pose the question, were these rewards worth it? And now, 6 months later, having unlocked everything, that the answer to that question is uncategorically yes. These rewards were absolutely worth it. On every level, I was very, very happy with all of the rewards. You know, some more than others. Obviously, the XP bonus Doff, while pretty cool, I don't see it making a huge difference. But there were so many other good rewards. Yes, just so many good rewards. Just from ranking up, you get a nice huge chunk of energy credits. You get those temporal agent upgrades. For getting 3 specializations to max, you got the superior version of the traits. I use superior pedal to the metal all the time. That was an excellent account-wide unlock. For getting your R&D schools up to level 5, you get a you will instead be offered up a large, yeah, you just get a nice bonus pool of XP for your R&D schools. For completing all of the episodes, you get this trait right here, which is the improved critical systems. Actually a pretty good trait, honestly, for newer players. There are better traits out there, but you know, this one you can unlock on all of your alts as they're leveling up before you know, have mastery on all of your ships, and you know, this is a very useful trait for just starting out. For maxing out your admiralties, your 3 admiralty campaigns. This one is actually really nice as well. This one gives you a permanent 20% additional campaign XP and skill points. This is a huge bonus. In fact, this one makes a much more of a difference than, you know, that 5% from a duty officer would make, because this is giving you permanent 20% skill points from all Admiralty assignments. And that is, Admiralty assignments, as you probably know if you're at the end game, Admiralty assignments give you a lot of skill points, especially if you do like the Federation missions. They give a lot of skill points. That's a great way to get specialization XP. That's honestly how I earn the vast majority of my specialization XP is through Admiralty, and that was a huge bonus, and that one is account-wide as well. The one for the reputations, also I think this one takes the cake. This one I think was my favorite reward out of all of them. This one, by getting 5 reputation, getting all 9 of your reputations up to rank 5, makes it so whenever you complete a reputation project, all of your whenever you complete a reputation project, so whenever you build a item, instead of starting out at Mark 12 very rare, it starts out at Mark 13 ultra rare. That is huge, and it is account wide, and it is amazing. This saves you so many tech upgrades, in particular for getting like a space set, having all your space set already at ultra rare with that one extra mod, you know, getting amp on your warp core, getting, you know, psi CDR on your deflector, whatever the case may be. That was just a huge buff. So yes, that one was one of the top. I think that one is the top reward out of all of it. This is account wide, and it is amazing. The duty officer one, that's what we just saw. The final reward was the gold quality duty officer with the 5% XP bonus on the ground. I mean, not bad, kind of cool, but I just don't see it being a huge boost, honestly, compared to some of the other rewards. But, you know, it's always nice to have an extra gold officer. And even the very rares had some nice abilities, including a Groggamal-like ability. So very worth it there for the very rare quality. And so overall, good rewards there. Yep, enjoying the fleet. And yeah, I think for this one, these rewards were all from the, as you go through the episodes, you find the little temporal probes in the episode. I did find all of them, and eventually you will get down here to where you unlock, what one was this? I don't even remember now. Oh, okay, rapid support. So yeah, this one gives you the personal trait for rapid support, which makes your career fleet ability cool down much more quickly. And I actually do use this. I do like it. If you're, particularly if you're running solo, this very much reduces the cooldown on your, so if you're a tactical character, on your tactical fleet ability. And if you're science or engineering, it will also give it for your respective fleet ability. So it's actually quite nice. It gives you much more uptime on your tactical fleet. So that's it. I mean, like, as you can see, all of these rewards are good, and some of them are outstanding. So my overall judgment on the Temporal Agent event is it was amazing. The rewards are absolutely worth it. And as you can see, I mean, like I said, it's taken me 6 months, right, to complete this event. I'm sure other people, if you grinded it out, could have completed it much faster, but just doing this casually, I didn't spend a lot of extra time doing this, and I just kind of completed these rewards, you know, just naturally as I was playing the game, just doing the duty officer missions on the side, doing the Admiralty on the side. So it was just kind of just playing this character naturally, and these will eventually unlock. You know, getting more spec XP, so completing out your specializations. So I think this event was really excellent. Just how you didn't have to grind it out, and you still, you know, could eventually get all those rewards just through normal play. And now that I've unlocked them, if I ever create a new character in the future, they'll be able to have access to all of these. All of my alts have access to these. So really, it is truly an excellent event, and this makes me look forward to, honestly, the next recruitment event. This seems to be a, yearly event now from Cryptic, because there was the 2 summers ago there was the Delta Recruit event, which was also quite good, had some good rewards, but this Temporal Agent event took it to the next level. The rewards were way better than the Delta Recruit event, even though some of them did take quite a bit longer to obtain. So there it is. Absolutely worth it. It was a lot of fun. I did like the event quite a bit. All the account unlocks and everything make it so worth doing. And what can I say? If you missed out on this event, I wouldn't worry too much, because, like I said, I believe there will be another recruitment event this summer. And so just keep your eye out for that. If you feel like you missed out on this one, just keep your eye out for the next one and create a character during that time. And that's the nice thing about these events. You just have to create the character while the event is running. After you created that character, you will have all the time in the world to actually complete the achievements. You just have to create the character during the event so you can get the Temporal Transponder, or whatever the item will be for the next event. You just have to have that item in your inventory and you're all set. You're golden, because you'll be able to go into it anytime, for the entire life of that character. You'll be able to go in there anytime and claim those rewards. So that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it was informative, because, like I said, there was just not much information out there on the wiki or, in very many other places about what the rewards were for the duty officers as part of the Temporal Agent event. And yeah, I'm just so much looking forward to the next recruitment event now, because I'm wondering if they will even, if Cryptic will up the ante on the next one. So that's great. Now, just real quick here, I was looking at the calendar, and yes, so there are some things coming up that I am interested in to do some videos about. In particular, Hearts and Minds is coming up at the end of the week, and I do want to take a look at that. Believe it or not, I've never done this episode. It's like a little featured episode event, and I've actually never done it in my entire time I've been playing Star Trek Online. I've never done it, so I will go ahead and play that and make a video about it this coming weekend. And also, what else we got coming up here? Bonus experience weekend following that, but the anniversary. So right in early February, right the first week of February, we will be getting the 7-year anniversaries. Man, 7 years. Can't believe this game has been out for 7 years. That is crazy. But 7-year anniversary will be coming up. That will be awesome. There will be a ship, I'm sure, that we'll be able to unlock for that event. And if Cryptic stays true to form, this should also be the return of the Omega upgrades. So the Omega Particle event should be running along with that, which is definitely something I will be checking out, and I recommend everyone does, because the Omega Tech upgrades are amazing. Farm up as many as you can when that comes up. So that, just looking forward here, because I'm not going to lie, you guys, we're in a bit of a content drought right now. There really hasn't been anything new since the winter event. So I'm looking forward to almost anything coming up here, just to, yeah, just something to create videos about, and just something to do in the game, because, yeah, content droughts tend to, drag you down a little bit. Everyone gets bored of doing the same thing over and over again, so it's good to see some new events coming up here. So there we go, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Look forward to those upcoming videos. And yes, that is all. Bye for now.